Love is what we want today. Gotta chase the hate away. Fire gonna hate. Jah is the creator. Love is what we want. Yeah. The world is short of love. So what I'm gonna do is bring back the love. Yeah. Bring back the love. I wanna bring back the love. Yeah. Love is what we want today. Love is what we need today. Every day. Bring back the love. The world needs a lot of love. Love is what we want today. Hate us to go away. Yeah. All I wanna see is peace and unity. I show respect to you, and you show respect to me. In love and harmony, I wanna live with everybody. We don't want no fight, no fuss, no gun, no violence around me. I'd like to see fathers taking care of their children. Love and protect them. Don't avoid and abuse them. They are the future. They need guidance and protection. They need someone to teach them and lead them in the right direction of love and harmony. That's what I'd like to see. We need more love today. We gotta chase the hate away. Yeah. Love and harmony. That's what I'd like to see. Love is what we need today. We gotta chase the hate away. When war a gone, the whole place get tense. People are running and jump over fence. Man I get shot in the face and head. Me I wonder if none of these things make sense. Living in peace is better. When everyone that I see is my brother. Showing love to one another. Yeah, living forever. War is ugly and love is lovely. That is what my elder them tell me. And Jah knows a Rasta me believe it. I don't wanna see no more blood around. Come on everybody, let's dash for the war and let's go have some fun and live in love and harmony. That's what I want to see. We need more love today. We gotta chase the hate away. Love and harmony. That's what I'd love to see. I need more love today. Yeah. We gotta chase. All right, yes. Ooh. Chew up with the knife, we say chew up with the gun. Come on, everyone, let's have some fun. Again, chew up with the neck, come on, chew up with the gun. Come on, everyone, let's have some fun. We're gonna dance from night until morning come. Now stop until we see the rise of the sun. Dash with the knife, we say we dash with the gun. Come on, everybody, let us just live in love and harmony. That's what I'd love to see. I need more love today. Let's go to
Smoke up the good herb. Marijuana keep you alive. Never kill a man. What would I do without you? Marijuana. When negative vibes come my way, I do without you. Sensimilia. When Johnny cover bad day, him do without you. Yeah. When negative vibes stay all day, do without you. Johnny when time gets stressing.
Greetings, massive. I'm back. Boom! Live and direct. You know what I mean when I say live and direct? I do mean live and direct. Boom!
I know that I have my marijuana. It keeps me alive, make me survive. What would I do without you? Marijuana, when negative vibes come my way, I do without you. Sensimilia, when Johnny cover bad day, him do without you. Yeah, when negative vibes stay all day, do without you. Marijuana, when negative vibes come my way, I say puff puff and I pass to let negative vibes go past. I won't let the bad mind feel stick around me no boss. Puff puff and I pass to let negative vibes go past. I will never let them change my vibes. So I smoke it daily. You hear me? Marijuana in my brain daily. It keeps me alive. It makes me survive. Johnny, salute the ganja, the marijuana, the weed I smoke. It's giving me this feeling to sing good song. Marijuana, I'm a brain, Sensimilia. Yeah. Good feeling, good vibes.
That's beautiful.
This keeps me alive.
Wow. That's
And now all I know, what would I do without you? Marijuana.
Right in the middle there.
What would I do without you? Sensimilia.
I have to get there. It's good to see it on the screen. I want to get there. Yeah, the third genetic prescribe a daily dose of motivation. Nothing better to save us. Stay motivated, alive and vibrant for life.
Yes, Jarastafari, true man. Smoking Sensimilia every day. True man international, field marshal, no partial. You don't know we are 5-star general. You don't know motivation academy. Follow me. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in tune to the main event. The beat maker from Jamaica. Stevie Culture. Well, I got what it takes to rock the place. Well, Stevie Culture in the place, we turn up the place. People rocking all night with smile on their face, on face, on face. You know what? Because we got the beat to make you rock, and we got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. Because we got the beat to make you rock, and we got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. And you know when the beat start bouncing, and then people start jumping, you hear the beat and you got to do something. Well, even the baby in the crib start bouncing. We're rocking the stadium of the bar and the club scene. I'm gonna drop the wickedest sound, making you know I am the best around town. Everywhere we go, we just tear it down. You wanna know why? Because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. This one is gonna take me to the top. Because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. This one is gonna take me to the top. Hey, the lyrics of the songs I sing, I don't have to edit. If I got to do that, forget it. True man make this beat so he'll get all his credit. Go tell your whole world that's the culture said it. Making music is so easy. I play my tracks for my friends and they all say, wow, you used to be sharp, but you're much sharper now. You wanna know how? Because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never wanna stop. The one you're gonna take you to the top. Because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. That one you're gonna take me to the top. One, yo, the people of the vibes and the beat and the energy. Everywhere we play, people always a fire. We buying up our CDs, coming to our party. Tell we how much you love our style and our energy. Everywhere in the world, that's the culture go. People want me to stay, they don't want me to go. Them screaming, shouting up for more, backing up the dance floor. Always need an encore, because I came to make you rock. I got the boom style to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top, because I got the beat to make you rock. Got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. Yo, when the beat start bouncing, people start jumping. Hear the beat and you got to do something. Even the baby in the crib start bouncing. Rocking the stadium, the world of the club sing. I'm gonna drop the wickedest sound. Make them know that we're the best around town. Everywhere we go, we just tear things down. What tell them say, yo, 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 yo. Listen, me tougher than steel, tougher than rock. Concrete tough, but we tougher than that. Tough to the core, tough to the mat. Not backing down, God, we don't take chat. Move out of the way when the train is on the track. Cause anytime we start, yo, we never gonna stop. We run them from to a straight up to head top.
We got the beat to make you rock, and I got the bomb sound to make it pop. When I start to now, stop. Take you to the top. The woman. Rock. The beat to make you rock. Got the beat to make you rock. We got the groove. Make dance out of them shoes. Can people get confused? The abuse, the reviews. That's the rest of man, you know you are gonna lose. And they get confused when dancing people dancing out of them shoes. Yeah, you hear the news? He's back to promote more love. Promote more love and a daily dose of motivation, for sure. Daily dose of energy, of motivation, of joy, of happiness, of all this is necessary to just to start. You know, it's necessary to start your car, at least to put the key in. You won't start your car if you don't put the key in. So what's the key to start your engine? It's motivation, happiness, joy, all this, all the good feeling that you have to feel each and every day in order to do something with your life. If you're depressed, you feel down and out with life, you're not going to do too much. So find the right key, put it in the ignition, and start the engine. Yeah, and make it, you know, press on the gas. You are the engine, so press on the gas and take your life to another level, to another speed, to another gear, at least switch on another gear. We all deserve that great drive with life, and that's the drive you're activating at one point. And it's important to activate them because no one will. If you don't have the key to start your car, who's gonna start it? No one, because you got the key for it. And you get the key to find your motivation. You get the key to stay motivated also. To stay motivated, we have all the necessary biological equipment in order to develop more strength, to be more present, to just face life very, very boldly with confidence. Come on, we have all the mighty powers. I don't have to go give a down payment to start to rise. To start to do something with my life. I don't have to give a down payment to the bank. So, you know, it's each and every day you do what's necessary, not what's easy. If I would do what's easy, I would sit in front of the TV and drink beer and eat popcorn and all kinds of nonsense. But when you do what's necessary, you wake up each and every day in order to win the day, not to become more of a loser or feel like a loser. Like if you feel like a loser, it's just because you haven't discovered how to win. I don't think there's so many people that loses or it's a state of mind, because we're all here to win. Life wants us to win. Why would we come here? Well, in order to not, but if we want to win, there's work to be done. There's work to be done, and we got to face life with confidence, for sure. You got to feel like this place is yours. Like if you feel like you don't belong here, maybe you've got some work to do to reconnect and to also reconnect with others. It's important. It's a must, reconnecting with yourself, because the moment you reconnect with yourself, it's so easy to create connection with others and to develop something strong and to make something out, to create things. Whatever it's music or anything. My thing is music, but your thing could be something else also. Like it doesn't have to be the same. Charge life full force, for sure. Charge. We have to live a charged life, not a dormant life and a charged life. It's another thing. It's another thing than our everyday life. 9 to 5 and pay our bills and die. That's another stuff. You do that, but also you live you're not passive. You're not like on pause with your life. You're always in action. Always in that. That's what it is for me, a charged life, and it's with the conscience activated, with all your mighty powers activated, and each and every day waking up and feeling powerful. You have to feel that stuff. Something you have to feel. You have to feel the charged life too. I can come here and talk. If I don't feel the stuff, how am I gonna first of all just make you feel it that I feel the stuff? It's something you gotta feel. Feelings are very important. We must stay focused on our feelings. Also feel our feelings, because they're gonna guide you, for sure. Feelings of happiness, feelings of joy, feeling not only the bad feeling. I'm talking about the good feeling. I listened to Les Brown, so I got out of bed thinking about Morpheus breaking his handcuff. That's it. It's just to break the handcuff. You break the handcuff, and it's to feel, the main motivation of mankind is freedom. Personal freedom. And personal freedom, what it means, personal freedom. I think I have talked about this at least a good 10 times in my videos on the side of the river. What is personal freedom? What's the goal for us? And I'm going to repeat it again this summer. I'm going to repeat it again. I'm going to repeat stuff again, because that's what we need to repeat in order to put it in there. That's how we've been brainwashed, by constantly being repeated nonsense. So I adapted the nonsense of this world and made it my reality. So if I constantly repeat to myself that I'm great, greater than great, I'm here to rise and shine, I'm here to live my magnificent dreams. That's not what I'm going to do. Your brain's going to kick into, it's going to move into overdrive. You got to find that overdrive at one point in your life. That's all we need. We all feel sick and tired, but we need that overdrive. And once you find that overdrive, I told you, it's like a car. It's like a car. You have certain gear. You have the overdrive. That used to be back then. There was now it's the drive. But on certain cars, you used to have the overdrive. Imagine when you get to that state, you're on overdrive. You're just like freaking cruising with the speed. What the car does on overdrive, does it really, really force? No, it's a gear. It's a big gear, I think. Small gear, big gear, small gear. Anyway, but it's a gear that goes smooth. It goes smooth when you get to that overdrive. Not only you're getting speed, momentum, and for all your stuff that you want to do, but you're also come on. It's much more a smooth ride. That's what I'm talking about. And you take massive action, and you have a great momentum, and everything becomes very clear. Anyway, to me, it's all about. It's not so much speed. That's not what I'm talking about. To have speed. But it's important to have a certain speed. Like if you don't have a certain speed, well, you're gonna have a certain slow pace. Like, I mean, you gotta be in action. As long as you keep yourself in action, that's what I do with myself. And I listen to stuff that is empowering, like Les Brown. I still listen to Les Brown sometimes. Not every day now, but I do, yeah, for sure. Listen. Oh, that's on an accelerated. Yeah, they have accelerated the video, I guess, to give the effect of the falls, because I was like, the water can't fall that fast. It's kind of impossible. Water just falls. It's beautiful. Nice chilling spot.
Yeah, he said I'm gonna go on YouTube and search for videos, and I found all kinds. So it's better than always the same scenery at my chilling spot. I love my chilling spot, but there's other places, to other beautiful chilling spot on earth. The goal is to get there. That's why also I put it there, is for me to keep the that fire alive, also to want to get there. Like, these are all places I would like to go. I think that's Mount Baker, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I'm not sure, but looks like it. But look at how beautiful this is. Like crazy, you know? Like, I would just plant my chair there and make a 1,000 video just at that chilling spot. Dream is a key word. Dream is a key word. Dream. Live your dream. Live your dream. But that's a key word. Dream is a key word. You're right. Dream is the key word, because once you get in touch with the fact that you have to live your dream, that you got to have a dream, you got to manifest a dream, which I didn't. My focus wasn't at that at all. My focus wasn't at building a dream or starting to work on myself, or no, at all. It's Les Brown who woke me up to the idea of having a dream, of working on a dream. Come on, even that is gone. Like, we're so entranced, we're so hypnotized by life that we don't even think of working on our dreams, having a dream, or bringing something to life, or creating something, actualizing ourselves in this world. I don't know how to say it more, but that's it. And live like so. And that's what I've realized. That's why when I get to Les Brown, and that's his message, live your dreams. Les is very simple. Live your dream. And that's it. Just, patience and consistent action. I got that from Les also. I knew I had to be consistent. I knew it was going to be like a lot of video on YouTube. Probably not too many people watching. Probably by myself. I knew that. It's going to take time. And even here on YouTube, to attract a big audience and to feel more, because the more the number goes up there, the more energy I feel, for sure. The more people that will be watching, the more energy I feel. Not that I don't have energy now, but I'll be even on the overdrive. But I know it's going to take time. I'm not so big on the self-promote. I don't extensively promote myself too, so it's going to take even more time. But I don't really, Dream set the vibes higher, for sure. And that's what we need, to set the vibe, to set higher standard, and the vibe is the standard. The vibe is the standard. That's what we need. Higher standard, higher principles, and higher values. Just values, principles are gone for most people's life. Stick by your principles, your values, and principles are the territory, and values are the map. Yeah, principles are the territory, like your territory, it's your principle, and values are the map. The dreams, the values are the map. So make sure you get the right map, you get the right values, you stick to the right stuff in life that is empowering, that is not so negative and low vibration, and stick with the high vibe. Stick with the high vibe, nature. That's perfect. That's what we all need more to get out there. But we're so stuck up inside our boxes, but not these people, I'm sure. They're in nature. But that's what people have, is stuck in the box, and we almost don't go out anymore. So go out, nature. Visualization, set the vibes, bar higher. Dream is an unconscious state. But you can bring it, I think, to the conscious part. It's called, I think dream is the non-conscious state. And once you bring it to the conscious state, it's called the goals. It's called goal. Because dream, for sure, it's something that you think, it's your imagination, it's something you dream about. But I think once you bring your dream into the conscious moment, conscious present moment, and being conscious of your dream, it becomes goals. That's what it did for me. Like I cannot, I'm part of the dream of life. I'm in the dream of life a lot more than the dream of hell. But also, that's it. It's to what I was saying. Unconscious state. To bring it into the conscious present moment, it's got to be a goal. You gotta have goals when you wake up each and every day. If you don't have goals when you wake up, me, I have a goal, 7 a.m. My first goal is to come here and smash the place and really give all my energy, give all my and get. That's beautiful. Wow, beautiful scenery. Yeah, we have here today. Red, you like that? Red, you like this? Still need to visualize one's goals. Yeah. But visualizing, I think the visualizing part is very important for sure. If you can't see it, you're never gonna walk through it or take action to get there. You gotta see it. You gotta see yourself there before you make it. That's very important. That's what I do all the time. If not, what would I have to drive me each and every day if I can't see it, if I can't visualize it? So yeah. But I think that to see your visualization come to life, then it's action. It's goals. You got to set goals, and each and every day, whether it's small goals or big goals, but you got to have goals. And you master the little stuff in a way before you master the big stuff. You're not going to have big goals before you master the little goals in your life. Like master the little stuff. Make your bed, clean your car, clean the kitchen, do the dishes. The little stuff. It sounds stupid, but that's what it is. Most people can't even do that. Prepare your food. Prepare your food. Just that. So just to master that little aspect of our life will bring us eventually to master the big stuff. You're going to take on bigger challenge, and you're not going to shrink in the face of adversity. This is the thing here. There could be a lot of adversity in this world. It's not going to go always to the way we want it to happen. This is the thing. It's not always going to the way we want it to happen. So gotta be strong and face the adversity, and you're here to overcome anything that comes your way. You have the capability to overcome anything that comes your way. For sure. I will figure out anything that comes my way. Anything. Still need, and then manifest. That's it. Manifest, but that's the part where manifesting is, it's kind of essential to at one point. But that comes, I think, by itself. I think it comes by itself, the manifestation part, because once you visualize it, you take that's what you do. You're manifesting it. So the principles of manifestation are not so hard to see and to put in motion and to start using. Like once your conscience is activated, you're connected with your being, with your soul, call it whatever you want, but with your true self. You're being true to yourself, being true to the fire inside yourself. Once you're being true to the fire inside yourself, there's nothing that you cannot really manifest. Like, I think we have of course, your mind will have to be put into it. Like, it's not only to think about it, but it's really to put the heart into it also, and all the powers you can pour into your dreams, your goals, and make it manifested. It's very possible. Impossible is just a big word with small meaning, or it says I'm possible also. So could be but yeah, for sure, it comes with great focus, great dedication. You're probably gonna have to get rid of some habits that you have that's not supportive to your goals or dreams, but trust in the beauty of your dreams. Because if you don't, and again, it's trust, because you don't need to believe. Some people will say believe. I don't like to believe. I want to know. I want to trust. I want the honesty. Trust is better to me than be honest with yourself. You don't above all, don't lie to yourself. Above all, you can lie to the world if you want, but above all, don't lie to yourself. We're all a bit lying at some point. Even children is sometimes just to impress. We like to lie just to impress. That's what most children. I see it with my own children. They lie to their own friends because they just want to impress their friends and stuff. So it's a lot about, it's just ego stuff. If you ask me. But yeah, I see it. It's something. But yeah, once you become also very observant, stay observant in the moment. Very important, I think, to be here and to be present with our trust in the beauty of our dreams. Also, is a must to manifest. If you can't trust in the beauty of your own dream, encourage yourself. Also, encourage yourself each and every day. The change starts with the way you communicate with yourself. Make sure you have a good communication with yourself. You're here, you stand strong within yourself, and you go after your goals or whatever dream you have. I think it's me. To me, it's goals today. I have today. I set goal. I set stuff. Like you're gonna see me more also on Byte Radio. You're gonna see me there 4 days a week. I love the vibe. I love the family vibe. The chilling spot and the like it makes me now I found all kinds of great tunes from the 70s, 80s, 90s. So we're gonna have 2 days of like throwback 70s, 80s, 90s music, and Wednesday and Saturday night, 4 p.m. Montreal, and Friday and Sunday. I think it's at 5 or 6. One's at 5, the other one at 6. It's gonna be reggae all night. So yeah, so we're gonna promote more love on Byte Radio, and that's it. I just do what I love, and I go full force into what I love. I love music. I love that's it. So I'll just go full force into what I love, and we'll just do. I think eventually, just by taking action, just by because it's hard for me to say, oh, this and this will come. Manifested. Like I cannot really see into the future. I can visualize the future and stuff, but to say that but at least to say that, oh, at that date I'm going to be there, or it's hard for me to tell. But I know if I'm taking action like this constantly with stuff I love, and I know eventually will yeah. Yeah. Oh, salut Suzanne. Ah, it's you that said. I thought it was Red Rose commenting this before. It's Suzanne. Zan. Montreal, save me from this island poverty. Yeah, move to Montreal, Red. Move to Montreal. Move to Quebec. Come to Quebec, Red. I don't know. I would love to be in Newfoundland. Newfoundland sounds like amazing to me. You want to move out of there? Me, I would go there. I would go there to live there. Yeah. Yeah, no, Newfoundland's very nature vibe, and anyway, that's what we need more exactly to like I was saying, to trust. Not only trust, but trust is a big word. Trust is something you acquire also from other people. Like you acquire the trust from others. Others will trust you or not. Same like you gotta acquire that trust also into your dream. Like you gotta develop the strength of it, like make it very, very strong, and also trust in it. And you're gonna put the trust in all that stuff just by taking more action and action and action. It's only action. Action will build something very strong, and that's what I'm after. It's just more action and taking more action in the direction of my dreams, of stuff that I love, and eventually I know something magnificent will probably come out. But even if it doesn't, I don't care, because I became someone else. For once in my life, I live to my true self, to the fire inside me. So I don't care if I get whatever success or popularity, or just me. I feel better with myself. So just that is winner all the way. I feel better each and every day. I don't feel depressed. I don't feel sad. I don't feel hopeless. I don't feel lonely. I have a heart full of love. I'm up and in each and every day. I love life. I show it. Well, what more can I? Now it's just constant work, and I have a dream. Yes, I have a big. I see something big, but to get something big, I have to first do the small stuff and master the small stuff, which I'm doing here on YouTube. It's just practice here. I'm practicing speaking. That's what I'm doing. I'm not looking for popularity or anything. I just want to practice my stuff, and making it live on YouTube makes me like also wanted to like it's YouTube for me is like it's not so much to be popular or to please you or like I'm not into this. Never been. But it's a place to push me to take action, like to come live and direct on YouTube. Make sure that I'll be here. You know, I told you I was going to be here, so also I have to be true to myself and be here. So I give myself all kinds of tools and stuff to make sure that the little bad voices inside don't take over one day and pull me back into default state. You know what I mean? So that's it. As much as you're gonna have voices guiding you towards the truth and the high values and the high standard of your life, as much as you can have voices also whisper tempting you to evil stuff in this world. And evil stuff is not only stuff that is very, very bad. It's look around. You're gonna have it in people's behavior, in people's eating habit, in the evil vibe is everywhere. So it's up to you to get rid of it. That's a vibe. That's a vibration. That's a force. You know, the evil stuff is a force. It's not and it's something that can come and invade you also. It can come and invade you and possess you if you let it possess you. If you don't take charge of your own conscience, of your own brain, and work on it to activate it, to go towards what's true and not lies, deception, illusion, and fantasy in your life, and more. And the truth is what is. But we're not into what is. We are into fantasy. So it's not what is. So it's very simple. Life is very simple, but we're so hypnotized. Forget about it. We don't even realize that. I know, because that's my experience. So it's probably the experience of someone else too. Yeah, move to the rock, Janik and family. We need to increase population. Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I'm doing. Also, the moving out a bit of the reggae vibe on the radio will attract more people. Also, that's if it's what you say, it's probably gonna give a bigger, because people love that music. Me, I love that music, the 70s, 80s, 90s, and music from my younger days. So for sure, I love it. Like it's a good vibe. It makes me feel good. As long as it makes me feel good, I'm consuming it. You know, if music, any kind of music, and I love the soft rock and the rock of the 70s, 80s, 90s, these are the best 30 years in the music. I think the music today, I don't want to say it's shit, but it's not like it was back then. You rarely have stuff today coming out that is like the 70s or the 80s or even the 90s. There's great stuff. So, yeah. I'll wire you as a motivational uplifter, Jenny. I'll pay well with full pension. Yeah. I need to take picture of the last earring I made. They are not on the site now. Look for Gravelix on Etsy. Yeah, I saw your stuff. I saw your little store. It's very good. I have a little Etsy store open too for my dog paw positivity that we're going to launch very, very soon, working on it, preparing the stuff. It's just I want to do it right. I don't want to rush things, and I want to do it right. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I did such a great thing to go. I just went on YouTube. I said, nature video, and all kinds of them came up. So, wow. That's beautiful. That's a great look for you, especially this one. The water is so blue. I don't know if it's Photoshop or something. Maybe not. I don't think so, because that's the water in the mountain. Looks like, wow. Yeah, because in places like Lac Louise and stuff like that, you have very, very blue water like that, like turquoise water. This is turquoise. Wow. Magnificent. Magnificent. Nature's magnificent. Nature's magnificent. Such a paradise. You know where we're gonna find this else than here? Stingray, but still radio across Canada. So time to rock. Yeah. No, I have all kinds of great music lined up for you. Soft rock, country music, rock and roll, a bit of even I found yesterday Beastie Boys. What did I? Red Hot Chili Pepper, all kinds of stuff that I used to listen back then. The Metallica. I'm playing all kinds of stuff. It's all genre session, even bar lounge. Like I love music. I don't just love reggae music. Reggae music for sure I love. That's what I produce. That's what I promote. That's what I. But now I think there's good music. You know, as long as it's good, as long as it's done in a good way and it's positive, for sure. And there's not too much illusion in it. Easy shop or easy to do. A lot of work for the picture. Yeah. So especially you have to take a close up and stuff. But I saw a little white box that you can use to do your pictures if you have small objects like that. I was looking at it the other day for my positively thing. But there's like a white box with something like it's very practical to take your pictures and look at it. Amazon, you find all kinds of stuff for photography and lights and stuff like that if you need. Used to have an Etsy store. Fees are high though if you have nuts. Oh yeah, close it down. Had to price my stuff. Okay, I don't know. They have high fees. I didn't know. I didn't even look at that. I thought it was like common sense, the fees, but I'll look at it. I want to rush now. Too much poverty. And it's got to go. Too many people are suffering. Too much poverty. Too much suffering. Too much nonsense. And the poverty, it's not... I think a lot of people experience that. It's not... look in the United States, it's crazy. The poverty rate, it's crazy what's happening. But it's up to us to wake up. Me, poverty is a motivation. That's why I wake up like I'm broke. I don't sleep like I'm rich. But people sleep like they're rich. They complain but they sleep in the bed. Like if you're poor and you have nothing in life, move your ass, get up off the freaking couch and make something happen if you can, if you have the health for it. If you're not disabled or something, get up from your couch and go get it. Like, I mean, at one point, it's got to be a will too. It's got to be a willful way. You got to design your life by a willful way. And life will not come and carry you by the hand. You got to carry yourself. You got to carry your own cross. You got to carry your own cross here. That's what it is. Let's take a little break. Because love we are promoting. Yeah.
From the mere device, the most than tipper. And we tell you to stay strong. Live up, look up, hold your head high. Whoa. And this is a special for the True Man Show. Motivation Academy. That's the far I tell them. Okay then. Don't listen to the vegans when they talk, cause they don't have no sense. Come on. Janik, I go teach the youths them to live them life the right and righteous way. That is what I have to say. So you man be wise, open up your eyes, listen to the calling of the Most High. Jaja will lead your way to the righteous way, to the righteous way. Listen what I have to say. Don't be a bad memory. Don't let the negative people drain your energy. No, don't be a bad memory. Don't let them stop you from doing what you want to do. Don't be a bad memory. Don't let the negative people steal your energy. Don't be a memory. Don't let them take your soul away from you. No, no, no. Keep your focus, hold your head up high. Do the things you need to do. Do the right things. Do the righteous things. Hey. Don't you lead to war. Janik will lead your way. Motivation Academy. Hey. Teach the youths them the righteous things. Let them live them life the righteous way. So you be strong and hold on to a firm meditation. Hey, don't be a bad memory. Don't let the negative people drain your energy. No, don't be a bad memory. Don't let them stop you from doing what you want to do. Don't be a bad memory. Don't let the negative people steal your energy. Don't be a memory. Don't let them take the soul away from you. No. But I just want to let the youth them know enough that you must live your life the righteous way. Be a light to this world.
Be a light.
You understand? Don't make negative energy draw you to the wrong things, to the bad things, to let you do wrong. Don't let your memories be the ones that we don't want to remember. The ones that get us scared when time we hear it. Let your memories be something to live on forever. Rastafari. Don't be a memory. Don't be their memory. Just listen to your heart and do the righteous thing you need to do. Don't be a memory. Don't be their memory. Don't be their memory. Do the righteous thing. Live the righteous life. Hey, don't be a
memory. Sales. Want to talk about sales? I think personally everything's about sales. Okay? Everything in this world is about sales. You got to sell yourself. You got to know how to sell yourself. So don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short. You know, everything's about sales. And if you trust in the product you're selling, if you put all your energy into it, you can sell an igloo to an Eskimo, and I've done it. Okay? I've done it. I told you my eBay story here. It's like I was selling an igloo to an Eskimo. Same thing. And because I was so focusing on it, I knew I had to put the energy, and I don't like to say believe, but I was so like trusting in it and putting trust and energy into it that it happened. I started to sell like crazy on eBay, and I made a ton of cash on eBay 1 year like crazy, just because I was putting the energy into it, and I was trusting it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna work. But if you go out selling something and you don't believe in your product, you don't trust and you don't put energy into your product, it's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen, but not at the rate you want. Not if you love what you do, and if you put love into it, and people are gonna feel that stuff. And if you are good with people, talk to people, you got to put customer first. Always customer first. Always the customer first. No matter what, remain extremely polite and customer first. You got to give the service to the people. It doesn't matter if you lose money with someone. Like there's people that have refunded on eBay, and but I've made a lot of money also with people that came to buy stuff. So the stuff you're going to refund, or the people it's very important to make every customer happy. Like, that's what I had in mind. No matter what, you have to make them happy. They are buying your product, so make sure they are buying something that you stand behind it. There's got to be someone behind the product. It's not just a product. Like, I was selling a product, but the product was coming. I was ensuring that the product was delivered, that the product was good. If the product was failing, I was replacing it or refunding the money. That's got to be there. Because if you are not keeping your people happy, they're surely not going to come back. And someone that, like me, I was selling fuel pump. If the fuel pump was failing, I was replacing it. Even like 5-6 years after, I saw people trying to come back to buy stuff again from me because I was giving a good service back then. The item failed, but the service was there. So, it's all about the service and caring about the customer. If you want my opinion, yeah. He did not hear the eBay story. 1 year but I'm gonna tell you again. 1 year I think it's 10 years ago. Not even less than 10, maybe 10 years ago. Maybe 10 years ago about. Anyway, I was off from work and I had time to. No, I wasn't even off from work. I started that when I was working. I wanted to generate more cash. So I said, okay, I'm going to try to. And I saw eBay and all those sites back then. It wasn't like it is today. It had changed a lot. Today you have Amazon, all of them. Back then there was pretty much only eBay where people were going to buy stuff. And I said, I'm going to design something. First of all, something happened to me on the road with my car. Like I got stuck on the highway. The fuel pump failed in my car. So I had to replace the fuel pump. I went to a dealer. He was charging me $800. I said, no way, I'm not paying $800. Then I called the auto parts. It was $400. And I'm not paying $400 for a fuel pump. Then I go on the internet, on eBay. I found a guy in Florida selling it for like $90, $100, some at $60. So I said, okay, I'm going to take one like this. I'm going to try it. Call the guy, blah, blah, blah. Order the pump, install it. The pump works fine. It always worked. So I said, okay, that's great. But now, if the dealer sells it for $800, the auto parts sells it for $400, and this guy in Florida is selling it for $100, I can surely sell it for $200 on that same site, eBay, which there was people selling those same fuel pump for $200. So I'm like, okay, there I look at the price, 200, 100. So the guy at 100 is just his service is not A1. That's the thing with him. His service was not very great. But the people like me that were selling it at 200, they had a very good service. That's the thing. I was selling it more, but I was standing behind the product. And if there was anything, I was refunding or replacing or delivered within 2 days. And, I was on top of my shit. So I made sure that people were kept happy, and that's it. At one point, I asked him, I said, can I sell your product? I said, I'll pay you. I'll wire you the money directly to you through PayPal, and you ship the item for me. You are in United States, so you can ship the item for me. It's called drop ship. So he started to do that, and he agreed with me. Anyway, we stayed partners together for like 2-3 years until eBay changed the rules. But 1 year, it really exploded. I made like $356,000 sales. I'm not joking. I can show you the paper. $356,000 in sales. Okay, that's not what I had in profit. In profit, I might maybe 75,000. But still, come on. I never made that at one of my jobs. So there is potential out there to do things, to go. But you have to go get it. You have to put yourself into it. And that eBay stuff, I was pouring. How many nights I stayed up just doing listing, just redoing listing, making them better. And after that guy, I went to get more supplier. I got one in Los Angeles. I got one in Michigan. So I was able to dispatch everywhere in USA because my main customer was in USA. I was not selling almost to Canada. Maybe 2% of my sales were in Canada. Maybe 0.5%, 0.001% in Quebec. So I almost never sold anything in Quebec. But I've sold thousands and thousands of items in the United States. So, it's but thousand. Yeah, not thousands and thousands, but thousands of items. And so it's all, and again, I'm in Canada, so I had to manage all this. And so it's manageable. People want to help you in this world. You want to, as much as you help people, people want to help you. So no, that was good. Anyway, I hope it inspire you, that story. I've been saying it more than once, but yeah. That's why I say I can sell an igloo to an Eskimo. Bring me anywhere, sell anything, I'll sell it. That's why I'm capable to sell myself here. That's selling here. That sells what I'm doing. I gotta be able to sell myself. And I'm not gonna sell myself short. No. But anyway, that's the way I see it. But the net just needs traffic, then mail out the way it should be. Anyway, that's it. So that's the story. But there's other stuff you can do also to generate money online. There's so many ways. So many ways. It's just I think we're not exploring we don't have the right maps. We don't have the right maps sometimes. So we're staying in the comfort of the maps that we know, and that's it. But I think there's always a change of map is always good at one point, to change our map and change our direction also. Maybe. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but we must do the effort. How many nights? You're going to have nights you're going to stay up. You're not going to be in your bed if you want to live your dream. I had a dream to make it work on eBay, and I said, I'm going to make it work, because at one point also, you got to understand, I was putting like close to $600 a month in fees to keep it alive for about a year before it started to kick in. It didn't work the first month. I was working overtime at my shop to pay the eBay fees. But I was keeping paying it because I knew it was going to work. And the next year, $350,000 in sales. So imagine, I was blown away. The money was pouring in my PayPal like thousands and thousands of dollars per day. I was freaking out. But, this is just not because I was freaking out because I was seeing money, but I was freaking out to see my dream manifested, to see that I was able to bend the reality and control it and the way I want. Like, that was amazed me, not the money. The money, I was thankful for it. I'm always thankful for any money that come my way, because we live in a world we need money. So I'm always thankful, but it's not I was impressed. I was amazed at my stuff that I did, at the power that I was able to draw from this. And the experience also, it's the experience. It's not only the power, it's also you get a great experience from that. It made me strong. It made me realize that I was able to do anything. I was able to do anything. Nothing was able to stop me. But that's it. But I poured like a good $600 per month just to keep the store alive. I remember Kim was freaking out. Kim was freaking out. I was telling her my eBay fees per month, $595, $600, because at one point I had like 5,000 items in my store. So it's a lot of fees. I had it 10 cents per listing, I think it was back then, or maybe more. I think it was more than 10 cents. But every month you had the fees to pay to eBay back then. So it was costing me a lot. So I said, okay, we're going to try. But I knew it. I had to be consistent. I had to find the right way to list it, to also have a lot online. So I'm very visible when you go on eBay and you see Invent Forever. That was me. So, yeah. Yeah, Invent Forever. That's the name I found. I said, we got to invent constantly, reinvent ourselves, invent new things. I will always invent forever. I will always invent and reinvent myself also, for sure, and try new things. And today, not that I'm not tempted to go back into this, but the rules have changed, and it's very hard for small sellers to survive. They have made it almost impossible for small sellers to survive in those marketplaces, Amazon and eBay, especially eBay, because of the PayPal and then the stuff attached to it. That's why I prefer Amazon. It's by credit cards, and sometimes but PayPal can be useful also. If you're stuck, you need a claim. They're gonna be very. I never really had problem with PayPal. And because also I was prioritizing, like when there was a claim on PayPal, I was refunding right away. I wasn't fucking around or try to gain $100 here. None. Customer first. You're not happy, you put a claim, boom, refund. Refund, what do you want? Refund or another item? I don't even want the item you want. The people was just coming to write to me, telling me they were not happy. Okay, tell me what you're not happy with. You want a refund? You want a new pump? I'll give it to you. No problem. I'm not here to scam you. I've never been in business to scam people, always to help them. To help. Like my wiring in there is to help. So I was like, okay, I'm going to charge a certain price, but also I'm giving a service that comes with it. If you have a problem, you ding my thing and I'll be there, you know? That's what I have in mind, but yeah. eBay started out on reasonable as well. The larger a platform gets, the big guys. It's today I don't. Yeah, my family is hurting too, and it's because of them. I went to the USA to record. It was rough, but worth the struggle. Yeah, the struggle is always worth it for sure. That's a sell. That's another place where you can sell stuff. It's a platform. Oh, it's okay. That's it. Etsy started. Okay, I thought you said eBay. Etsy started reasonable. Yeah, but all those sites at one point, the big guys get in there, and it gets popular, and the rules change, and like eBay, it's very. If you go back 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, and today, you don't see. First of all, people go more and more on Amazon and stuff. They have better delivery service and all that. So I think Amazon is taking over a lot of the online sale on the internet for sure. I don't know. I don't consume too much stuff today. I'm not a buyer online so much, but when I need stuff like my lightning and stuff, and I bought that on Amazon, it's a good place. Like, yeah. But I'm not so much. I'm not a needy person, so I'll buy if necessary. So have a great day, and that's it. Hey, that's beautiful. Wow, majestic. So live your dreams. Work hard on it each and every day. It's a dedication. You got to be dedicated to your stuff and pour energy into it, and it's gonna happen. You might lose money, but don't lose your mind. The only thing you can't lose is your mind. And if you go in Babylon, that's what's gonna happen. It's either destruction, losing your mind, or reconnecting with your mind, your soul, and doing a journey of love, of greatness, of dream, of magnificent vibe, and that you reach it. That from the moment you decide to let go of your default state, you start feeling that stuff. So it's not because it takes 10 years to feel it, and you have to get there to feel the vibe of the dream. As soon as you decide to work on it, you start to feel it. And then if you take action each and every day, and the more energy you pour into it, the more it's going to happen. The more stuff it's going to come to reality, into your dream. So, what is that freaking ad? Just the ad is a bit boring. I didn't think I was going to make publicity here on my TV. Like, what is that? I'm going to find video that there's no ad in between. Sorry for that. It's not really my thing. But pain will go when the monkey flows, when the money flows. But it's helping also, for sure. Does money makes you happy? Ease the pain. It ease the pain. It's a band-aid. I'm not saying it's the root of all evil. I think it's the lack of money that is the root of all evil. Money, I mean, if we use it consciously, in a conscious way. It's a good way to it's very practical. Like you don't have to carry a bunch of good material to exchange to people. Know what I mean? It's very practical, and but it's the way we have gone to take this. That is not really like a lot of people lack money. So that's what I mean. Yeah. Have a great day, family. Reconnected here, and the mind is still working. Only by a miracle. Yeah, yeah. Life is a miracle, anyway. And you can do magic. Yeah, yeah. You can do magic. You can get it if you really want. For sure. And don't forget, that's the Byte radio thing. That's my new flyer that I made yesterday. The Byte radio. 70s, 80s, 90s. Every Wednesday and Saturday, tune in 4 p.m. Montreal, 9 p.m. London, 70s, 80s, 90s, www.byteradiouk.com, the greatest hits on the air with DJ Truman. Boom! Make it a date. Don't be late. We'll have a great vibe. I have a playlist that's so, woof, you're going to freak. Some music a long time you haven't heard, and it's going to activate memories. And memories and imagination are the same energy, so it's good to activate some memories sometimes. It makes us, like it makes me feel good sometimes, memories. It's good. It's good to imagine, and it's good to remember sometimes some stuff from the past, good experience. I like to remember the stuff that make me feel good in the past. Like that eBay story is always something positive for me to tell people. I love to tell that eBay story so much because it makes me feel good. It brings me back that vibe that I felt back then. So the music is the same. You know, music from the 70s, 80s, 90s, that's my younger days. And we were always listening to music. Like today, we talk about the children going around with their cell phones. Back in my days, in the 80s, I don't think there was a single teenager going around without a Walkman, without their yellow Sony Walkman. You know, so it's not much different. Back then, we were going around with Walkman. Today, they have cell phone because the music is digital. Also, back then, it was only on tapes and cassettes and records and CDs wasn't even there. When I was younger, there was no CD. It was only cassette. We're putting the cassette in the yellow Walkman, Sony yellow Walkman, and everybody. I don't think I was going out without it. I don't. And they were had rechargeable batteries for it. I had a whole set of rechargeable batteries. I was never going out without my Walkman, so I had headphones on my ear almost all the time. I love music and from forever. So we talk about the younger generation today going around with their phones. We weren't very different back then. I remember I was always on my Walkman. Okay, there was less. Like, it wasn't such a distraction back then to have a Walkman. Like, you can scroll through internet and have access to all kinds of nonsense. I agree. But still, it was something to the device we were carrying. And today, it's just the cell phones. You have access to all kinds of nonsense. And people get, the younger generation gets, the teenager gets lost a lot into it. But yeah. You still have your yellow Walkman? Hey, I still have my yellow Walkman. Time to donate it to. Nice work, Jenny. Very talented in that show, bro. I'm trying. Do we, Jenny? Love listening to good music. Yeah, yeah. Poverty is evil. It is not God's plan for us. That is Satan's plan, suffering. But God's plan is certainly not us. And the God plan is not, or the divine plan, it's not for us to suffer, for sure. It's not suffering. The whole thing is so divine. The experience can be so abundant for some people, and for others, complete empty belly. You know, so, but there is abundance out there. I think if we jump into life, also, we have to be in life. We, like most of us, are very much and not in life. We're into TVs and phones and distractions. So you got to be up and in with life and take action, and life will happen for you for sure. I'm stuck in the 70s. Yeah, but come and join us, Red. Look, Red, I'm there every Wednesday and Saturday. I'm going to be there tomorrow from 4 p.m. Montreal. I'm there and I'm there often for 4 or 5 hours. Like I'm there all night. I can stay on all night to the next day if I want. There's nobody else after me. I'm always the last one to take over on Byte Radio. So that's it. So I'll be there every Wednesday, Saturday, unless I can do it. Something happen. But even in the summer, I'll be DJing from outside. I'll do it outside. So I don't see what, unless I have no internet connection, storm or something. But I'll be here. Yellow Walkman were shockproof, invincibles. Yeah, you remember that, Godfrey? The Yellow Walkman. Suffering is only a learning curve. Yeah, it's a learning curve, but probably donate the to Analog Museum. To the Analog Museum. Yeah. But that, anyway, that's what I think. Anyway, so have a great day, wonderful day, magnificent day. You're going to have a magnificent life. Don't forget. We win early, we win the day. Boom! Live and direct, Janik, your host, a.k.a. Truman, the only one. I love my Walkman and fanny pack. Yeah. Anyway, I remember I had that. That was listen, I'm born in 73. Why from now? Not so long ago, but I don't feel it so long ago. This is the thing. Even when I say back in 1973, it doesn't feel so far away. So time is only an illusion. Like it's a referral, but it's the same moment. That's what is fucked up when I talk about time, about going in the past or years in the past. It doesn't feel so far. Anyway, for me. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Sneeze attack. Live up, people. Is that Truman Show? Yeah, Truman Show on the radio. Truman, take over Byte Radio. All right. I had to blow my nose. Sorry. Have a super day, family. Live up, live up, live up. Live it up. That's it. And be there. 70s, 80s, 90s. Nothing but the best. The greatest hits. You got all kinds of genres. Soft rock, metal, funk. Name it, you have it. Everything. It's a mix of everything, but only good vibes, only stuff that gonna make us think also. Good lyrics and I like to listen to music to also I take notes and I get inspiration a lot from the music, and the music of that time is very, very inspiring sometimes. Have a super day, family, for sure. Big up, large up, family, and see you tonight. Tonight on Byte Radio, also for the reggae session. I'll be there at 5 p.m. tonight. 5 p.m. on Byte Radio, www.byteradiouk.com. Boom! Live and direct. Know what I mean? I'm always live and direct. See ya! Go big, go bigger, or go home.